Hey guys, this is Neon, this is Clownfish Gaming, this is gaming news on Clownfish Gaming, and this is a grade A disaster. We're going to talk about the day before. Have you heard about this game? It's supposed to be a really, or was a really terrible zombie survival game, a horror survival shooter game that was promoted pretty heavily, as I recall. That wound up being a pile of feces, a massive steaming pile of feces, and it was so bad that the developer pulled it out of the Steam store. Yeah, so let's talk about this, and we'll try to follow the controversy. I was vaguely aware of it, and this thing has actually made more headlines now for being just an abysmal game. And it was so bad that they had to pull it out of the store. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more gaming news and gameplay. Gaming content here on Clownfish Gaming. That's what we do. Gaming, and more gaming. I'm just going to say gaming like 1,000 times so the algorithm picks it up. Like, oh, it's a gaming channel. No. This came from Polygon. This was a couple of days ago. The day before, pulled from Steam after devs announced they're shutting it down. Fntastic's zombie shooter survival game was only available for 5 days. Hours after announcing that highly anticipated zombie survival game the day before was a financial failure and that developer Fntastic was shutting down, the controversial game has been pulled from sale on Steam, says Polygon. The day before it launched last Thursday, this was like a week or two ago, just 4 days ago on Valve's storefront, Fntastic has also purged its YouTube channel of all videos of the game, and CEO Edward Gotovsveds has deleted his X profile. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Doesn't matter. He's not on Twitter anymore, so he's a non-person. Fntastic and publisher Mytona have been selling the game for $40, even after announcing that no more updates would be released for the day before. It's not clear which party involved pulled the day before from Steam. Polygon has reached out to Fntastic, Mytona, and Valve for clarification, and will update the story when they respond. Prior to the day before's removal from Steam, sales figures of the game were reportedly revealed on Telegram. Those figures posted by Game Discover co-founder Simon Carlos on X shows that the day before it sold at least 201,000 units. Purported data also showed that 91,000 purchasers of the day before sought refunds on the game through Steam. So like half of the people that bought the game wanted a refund. Is it really that bad? I think it's really that bad. The day before. Yeah, overwhelmingly negative with 23,698 negative reviews. Wow, what are these reviews like? Game is shutting down. Do not buy. The fact that Steam is breaking their return policy for this game and giving people no question asked refund regardless of the time played really tells you the full story. Studio shut down 3 days after the release. Oh my God. The day before, buy. The day after, refund. 10 out of 10. Don't buy and report the game for fraud. All positive reviews are bots by the devs. They released the day before and closed the day after. I got a refund after 4 hours. That's how bad this is. The company pulled a scam and closed down 1 week after EA release. I actually respect Steam for allowing the refund. Wow. Wow. That is not good, guys. Look at that. Look at all those thumbs down. Baffled. So I live in Germany, and I'm baffled how something like this can even happen. How can you release this game? We have rules for the size of candy wrapping paper. We cannot decide for ourselves which kind of heating we're going to use. We cannot have tobacco advertising. I could go on forever with these examples, yet it is possible to be lied to at a company in a way that is basically almost on a criminal level. I mean, open world MMO. I mean, 40 euros for an EA. And then you get an extraction shooter with a stamp-sized map. Next time I advertise my Fiat as a Lamborghini on eBay. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess the game was pretty terrible. People said it was god-awful. Why'd you buy this? People were already calling out this game BS back when they kept delaying the super-duper special reveal event. You did this to yourself. Was this like a Kickstarter thing or something? Wow. The day before it launched on Steam on December 7th, the game pitched as a massively multiplayer open-world survival game launched in a rough early access state. But early reviews from players of the day before slammed it, saying it was much more limited in scope than advertised. That's kind of what happened. I mean, not to this extent, but games like No Man's Sky, when they were originally released, were not what was promised, and people were pissed. Now No Man's Sky has become the game that was promised and then some, but I don't think these guys had any intention of seeing it through, right? I saw some of the gameplay clips, like it's just nonsensical, like polygons blown up for no reason. And on Steam, the day before now has more than 19,000 reviews, skewing overwhelmingly negative. It's got 23,000 now. With many calling Fntastic's game a scam, it quickly became one of the lowest rated Steam games of all time. Here are the bottom 100. Let's look at this. Overwatch 2? Ouch! Overwatch 2 is one of the bottom rated games. Oh my god. War of the Three Kingdoms. Half of these I've never heard of. Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Towns. Most of these games I've never heard. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, I believe that one for sure. Call of Duty Warzones, 33%. What else we got? Retirement Simulator. I kind of want to play Retirement Simulator. You probably don't do much. You probably watch a lot of TV. Sonic 4. Yeah, I can agree. Man. Postal 3. Airport Simulator. God, some of these games I've actually heard. Wayfinder. I'm just looking here to see where we're at. Man, I don't even think is it on here? It's got to be one of the worst ones on here, right? Huh. Anyway, yeah. Update on December 12th. The day before, publisher Mytona said Monday that it's working with Valve to open up refunds for any players who choose to make a refund and is in contact with Fntastic regarding the future of the game. I don't think there's going to be a future for this game. It looks like it's pretty much done. So here's an update from Game Rant. The day before developer controversy explained. Okay, let's break it down. The day before was released in a disappointing state, far from its ambitious promises, leaving paying customers feeling deceived. Fntastic announced the closure of the studio just days after the game's release, attributing it to poor sales figures and using the game's income to pay off debt. Fntastic's handling of the situation, including removing the game from platforms and providing contradictory statements, has fueled frustration and outrage. So originally, this game was announced in 2021 as an expansive survival MMO set in a zombie-ravaged dystopian future. It's clear to see why the premise of the game originally drew so much attention. Yeah, it sounds like this is what The Last of Us Online was going to be, but then it failed to be that because they shut that down. Maybe because of this, who knows? After many delays and trademark disputes, the day before was recently released in a state that was completely unreflective of what it originally promised to be, playing more like a basic extraction shooter set on a small and underwhelming map. Paying customers were immediately disappointed and felt lied to. While there was a brief glimmer of hope in the way that the post-launch support to salvage the title, a recent announcement by Fntastic has caused widespread outrage, rightfully drawing attention from every corner of the industry. Doesn't matter now. Took it down. So they said the controversy surrounding the day before was already uncomfortably big in the days following its December 7th release, but no one could expect that Fntastic would announce its closure as a studio less than a week after the game's launch. This is one of the biggest fails in gaming history. This has to be. This is like the Fyre Festival of video games. That's basically what this is, the Fyre Festival of video games. This news came in a quiet social media post from the studio, which cites the poor sales figures of the day before as the reason behind its shocking shutdown. Nah, it's because it's dog shit. That's why. Fntastic labeled the day before as a financial failure just 4 days after the game was released, stating how all income received from the title is being used to pay off pre-existing debt that the company owes to its partners. Of course, this infuriated many of the players who purchased the game, with the studio shutdown ending a concept of post-launch support for the day before and leaving it in a perpetual state of buggy early access. It'd be funny if somebody took the game and finished it on their own. That would be hilarious. And made it good-ish. Good adjacent. Since then, Fntastic has begun to completely remove itself from the internet, with the day before being delisted from Steam and things like promotional trailers for the game being taken down from YouTube. This has led to long-term followers of the project feeling completely alienated and potentially scammed, though Fntastic has attempted to make amends following the predictably intense backlash to its shutdown announcement. In more recent social media posts, Fntastic claims it's attempting to negotiate a complete refund policy with Steam. Yeah, I guess it's no questions asked at this point. Oh my God. Further response from Fntastic to fan frustration that has made matters even worse, with a recent reply to a disgruntled player simply stating, "This was our first big experience. Shit happens." Shit. Yeah, it did. You took a steaming shit in the Steam store is what happened. Players have also noticed that Fntastic appears to have already rebranded, with Steam listings for some of its previous games now naming the studio as 8 Points instead of Fntastic. Killing all support for such a high-profile game just 4 days after launch is arguably one of the largest gaming controversies of the year, and the continued actions of Fntastic make it no wonder the fans are upset. Shit happens, and they delete everything. Wow. Yeah, here it is on Twitter. This is crazy. Answer to those who ask for a refund. Mytona, and we're currently working with Steam to allow for refunds for players who choose to request one, regardless of game time. Fntastic received $0 and will receive nothing from the day before sales. Unbelievable that you guys hype this game up so much, and this is the end result. You guys are an absolute disgrace to the video game industry. This was our first big experience. Shit happens. Wow. That's awesome. It's just, that is awesome. So they're rebranding as 8 Points on Kickstarter. So they're going to try this again. They're going to go to Kickstarter and try this crap again. Oh my God. I don't think anybody's going to let them get away with it though. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. They're going to rebrand as 8 Points. There you go. Don't buy any 8 Points games, guys. This is definitely the Fyre Festival of the video game industry right here, guys. Right here. There it is. So I'm going to wrap this up. Kind of curious what your thoughts are. Did you have any excitement whatsoever for this game? I don't think so. I vaguely remember hearing about it, but yeah, it sounds too good to be true. Probably is. Maybe this is why The Last of Us, why Naughty Dog decided not to go through with it. I don't know. Gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe for more gaming news. We'll talk later. Thanks for watching. If you like this content and want to see more, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. And check out more videos on the channel, including Let's Plays and art and animation videos here on Clownfish Gaming.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted.
No. Oh, wait.
She was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. Sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. Can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna wrap this effer up.
Yes.